Hi guys, Sethorno here. This is the Daily Grind, and this is Saint Seiya, the awakening from the company Tencent in China. This is a loading screen, something I don't usually present to you guys, but I wanted to give it a shot this time just so people who follow from DC Legends are able to compare the loading times between games. Now keep in mind that I'm loading while I'm recording. Today I want to show you gameplay from the guild boss because it's about to go live, or it's been live for 10 or so minutes. This is something I really like about this game, even though I am completely unable to read anything in real time. It's been for a couple of days, appearing for a couple of days now, and I have been able to run this through Google Translate. So they adjusted chapters 14 to 16 of the storyline, so they are now easier. They have added the last chapter for the story mode, which I have yet to reach because I'm at the Poseidon Saga, and this is from Hades. This is the Wailing Wall that separates Hell or the underworld from the Camps Elysium, and there is some adjustments to the bonuses that you get from playing with some heroes, and a revamp of the live PvP stuff. This is an event that is going on right now. It's going to last until April 4th, I believe, or something like that, where you get different prices from crafting. I have already done this. After reset, I'm just logging in again to do my guild boss, because I'm the guild leader for some reason. I'm the guild leader in this game. This is the summoning event for one of the judges of the underworld. Wyvern Radamantis is his name. So this game, when there is a featured hero, he appears here, and this is actually pretty cool. I don't know if it's noticeable on the video, but he has like stardust on his armor, and this is a pretty cool effect that I think it's a first for the franchise. This is not the first time that Radamantis has been featured in a video game, but this is the first time that I have seen a developer make his wings flexible, and on top of that, the whole armor gives the illusion that you are actually looking at the night sky. It's super cool. Sadly, I haven't been lucky with the summoning for this guy. I have spent 120 summons, and I'm about to spend 10 more just as soon as I get enough gems to do that. I'm just 30 gems away, so very soon. So yeah, let's go into the boss. That's not it. I think it's this one. And I have to cache my dispatches and all that stuff. Now, for the guys playing or following this channel from DC Legends, this is a bit like the raids that we just had at DC Legends. There's one key difference, and just let this finish loading. Yeah, that's Cerberus, the three-headed dog that guards the doors to hell. Anyways, so I'm activating my extra damage buff for the guild, and looks like nobody is playing right now. I'm gonna wait a while, just a little bit, because here you can check out that's the guy who usually gets this thing done with me. My guild is not very big, but I just wanted to show you here are the possible rewards depending on how much HP you can take out. But here's the thing, I'm not gonna get assistance today because the guy who usually runs this thing with me, he has already finished. That's 2.5 million damage. That's his usual benchmark. So here's the thing, you get 3 tries every day and you just get 1 hour to run the boss as much as possible. If there was any other guildie playing along with me, then they would appear around here and you will see their avatar. For example, mine is the dragon, that guy in green armor that you saw before I loaded the boss. That's my avatar. They will show as their avatar and their damage that they have accumulated during this fight, and they will also show up in this list. There's a limit of 5 guys assisting at any one time, so you can run several teams to do this. Of course I'm playing on auto. This is not my most optimal team for this, but I'm kind of in a hurry because my time is almost running out. And for the guys coming from DC Legends, I recently made a post because I'm sincerely very pissed at that game. This one that I'm showing you is 1.7 gigabytes big. Now, if you pay close attention, you must realize that the characters have several voiceovers for the powers they are using. Now, I understand most of you, some of you don't like anime, or well, you can take criticism about DC Legends. But here's the thing, this game is 1.7 gigabytes and they keep adding stuff. But when I installed this game 5 months ago, it was 1.5 gigabytes. So it's only increased 200 megabytes in size in 5 months, and they have added a whole history chapter. The whole Hades saga has been added a week ago. They finished the Poseidon saga side of the story, and the storylines in this game are around 12 chapters long. But each chapter also has several fights in them. So yeah, we are not going to kill this boss, too few people. There's voiceovers, there are several backgrounds, and as you can see, the backgrounds are way more detailed than in DC Legends. This is low graphics because my phone heats up horribly if I run this on max graphics. So this is low graphics, what you are seeing. But here is another thing. I can rotate the camera at will, and This is not a showcasing background by any means because it's just lava and stuff. Um, but just taking into consideration, there is the Galactic War background. That's a like a boxing ring. Well, it's actually an octagon. But there's the boxing ring scenario. There's there's a mansion where Athena lives. There is the Poseidon mansion, the beach around the mansion. There's an airport. There are 12 temples from the sanctuary. The popes, um, well, the patriarch uh, house or what did you call it? Master bedroom or something. Well, the pope's office. So that's already over 18 backgrounds. Then there is the statue of Athena, and so far I have unlocked uh, two of the seven undersea pillars from the Poseidon saga. So there's at least 20-25 backgrounds where you play. And that's the backgrounds from the storyline. And there's of course going to be different backgrounds for the Hades chapter. I'm pretty sure. There's also the Titan. Well, what is the material gathering events? There's one for experience, one for gear, one for materials to improve your skills, and the deluxe version of one of the stages. So that's another seven backgrounds because there's an additional seven backgrounds for the farming events. Then there is the actual PvP backgrounds, which are different from the story backgrounds. Some of them are repeats, but there are several stages that are just exclusive for PvP. So maybe we are now up to 30 different backgrounds. Then there is the boss mode attack, like this one, and that's another 5 different backgrounds. This is very well developed. This is very detailed graphics, and it's way lower storage. Even after running the updates are not adding a lot of information or, or models or something like that. Now, uh, skins are more limited in this game. That's not something that I dislike, but they are way more detailed, and over time several characters are going to have different skins. So I don't think that's a point of contention. I will give that one to DC Legends because that's already over 110 characters in DC Legends, and that's a normal skin and the legendary skin. So that's 220 different character models at least. But this game is not that far behind. So far we have over 80 characters and they keep adding them to each month. The current releases are Pandora and Radamantis, but there have been several others. So from launch up until today, official launch international was on November, even though the game is still in Chinese. And they just recently launched their Southeast Asia version for Japan and Vietnam and all those countries, India and stuff like that. So there's that. I seriously doubt there's going to be a true international version of this game because the licenses are a nightmare for this game. And well, that's done. That's 2 players for almost half life. So we're not gonna get a lot of rewards. If you're watching this channel are interested in playing this game, we are at server Q30. So you can drop me a message if you ever intend to play this, or if you are playing the new Southeast Asia version, then if you feel like it, because we have several more characters than you do, and I'm going to show you guys in a minute. Oh wow, what's this for? 50 energy. I think this was something, and I'm going to explain to you in a few seconds. There is a game mechanic once you reach level 32, I believe. I can't remember exactly. It was like 3 months ago that I reached, where you get this guy, the Master of Libra, and you get the technique of Misopeta Menus, where every point of energy you spend is given back to you offline, so you can always be charging energy. And I think yesterday there was an outage from the server and this wasn't working properly, and that mail I just cashed in, I think it's compensation from that. So let's try my luck, because I really want Radamantis. So oh, I have to cash this in. Oh, more energy. Oh, there it is. It was just laggy. Well, 4 summoning stars. This is from the event that I told you a couple of minutes ago about crafting. You make food. For some reason this game always has events where you craft food and they give you different prices. So let's go get my free shards. Wow. I haven't unlocked all the gold saints yet. They are very hard to get. But I have a few and I'm going to show you. For you playing the Southeast Asia version, which is actually called Saint Seiya Awakening, I think you guys are at the Aiolos summoning. Well, there's going to be an 8 cents Virgo Shaka event later, a Libra Doko event too. You're going to get Pope Arles or Pope Ares, you know, the evil version of Saga. There's also Pope Shion, Aries Shion, and well, I think it goes like Aiolos, then Doko, and then you're going to start getting the Marine Generals in different orders. And the one I'm missing, this is Krishna, Chrysaor, Siren Sorrento, and there is also Kraken Isaac, Skilla Io, Seahorse Bayan, and Casa Luminaris, and of course Siren Tetis. That's some characters you can expect to be available in the near future, because of course when you reach the Poseidon Saga stage, they are going to be available. And I don't have him But a few weeks afterwards, I mean, after those guys, you're going to get this guy, 8 cents Virgo Shaka, and then you're going to get uh, Andromeda Shon from his fight at the 12th Temple of Pieces, Athena, and after those guys, after you have all the Sea Generals, I'm missing Sea Dragon Cannon too, but after getting those guys, you're going to get an event for, and this is going to be the first god available in the game. Where is he? Well, this is Radamantis. Here it is. Poseidon. Sea god Poseidon. And it's going to be the first god available from the 3 that are featured. And in the near future, after this one, it's rumored that we're going to get either Hades or Athena with her battle armor. This is Sea God, Sea Dragon Cannon. So there's that too. You can get shards through various stages. So let me buy some materials, and I'm going to buy summoning stones. If you want to get a lot of stones, gather all your gems every day here at the store. This is the first page of the store. You get a bag that gives you 10, well, it gives you 11 summoning stars at the price of 10. So for 1000 gems, you are going to get several summoning stars. And this is the last time I try this. When there is the special summoning event for a character, this shining star shows up, and that gives you an increased chance. So it's not much. It gives you an increased chance of actually getting the character you want. This is the constellation for Pandora, and this is pretty neat. And the guy you actually want to summon, or the one that has an increased drop chance, has his constellation shining in different colors. For Poseidon is around here. There it is. When his event was available, that was shining blue. And this is Kraken, the Kraken constellation. They are not actually in the sky, but the game has to put them somewhere so they are available. So supposedly you aim at your constellation, or the constellation that you want to summon, and depending on several factors, you will be able to summon this stuff. I'm gonna try the several in a row, just to see my luck. And I really want Radamantis because he's very economical to run on several teams. Oh well. So let me share this real quick to at least get back a couple of stars, a couple of gems. And something happened. So let's try. I think I did. Oh god. I saw my name scrolling, and I well, Doesn't matter. This is good because you actually need repeats of a character in order to improve their skills. So now I can go to this guy, and I don't know what I should be upgrading. Let's use this. So yeah, you see, you need repeats in an ever increasing number to improve the character skills, the actual character skills. So the first upgrade requires either one blue skill book or a repeat of the card you actually want to improve. So for example, I think I have, oh wow, I have several Cygnus cards. I hadn't noticed. So let me pump his skills up. This is a chance to freeze the characters in place, and this is increased damage and an increased percentage of putting frost markers on the characters. Yeah, he's coming along very nicely. And for the guys playing Awakening, the Japanese version, this is also something that you're going to have after awakening your 7th sense. If you don't have this yet, you're going to get the chance to awaken your 7th sense, and after you finish this and the 8th sense becomes available, you click here, you get to your constellation, and then you can increase the values of several stats, and your guys become very, very powerful. Every character has access to 7th sense and 8th sense. It just works differently depending on the character. And when they make 8th sense available, they are also going to give you this temple where you burn incense, and it grants you favor. It gives you increased stats. For example, this temple gives to Asterion, Dante, Ptolemy, and this girl, I don't know the name, it's from one of the new spin-offs, 5% more physical defense, and it gives you a boost in different stats depending on the level of your favor. So it's pretty neat. There's a lot of stuff that you're going to have available to you that is pretty interesting. So let me go check real quick just how much did the Swan improve. This is a PvP practice mode where you, let me take it off auto. So more energy, and I'm going to silence this guy. Shut up. So now he can only attack with his basic. Much better. I can basically freeze people now at will. Aquarius and the Swan Knight are very powerful in this game. It's mostly a control composition where you freeze people into place and make them lose a turn. So like this. This character is not actually from the manga or the anime. This is exclusive to the game. For the guys coming from DC Legends, she casts Silence on the opposition, and her passive, once she has cast Silence, she also puts an unpurgeable heal immunity on a random enemy. So that's pretty cool. And there you go. Yeah, my freezing characters just got way better after this. So let me try another combination. And this is something I just so adore about DC Legends, that here in this game it actually pays off to have several compositions available. For example, there is this one too. And this is something that I was talking about before. You can see you can move the camera around. This guy. This is like Bleeds. I had talked about this before. I need this guy. I have to level these guys way more. Half my team is going to die. Like this. That piece's passive is just so awesome. Basically, if you're the last guy to attack in a round, for every point of energy that you have available after using any of your powers, you're going to spend attacking freely once per energy point. So there's that. Now, that composition you just saw only has one guy at level 70, and that was the guy with the flowers. All the other guys are level 40. And now I'm gonna try my Ice Warriors composition. Well, this is my Sea Generals composition. It's very crappy. They don't go well together. You have to use them somewhere else, but I just wanted to have them that way to showcase. This is the Ice Warriors composition. It's a full control comp And I'm kind of suspecting that those guys in front I'm gonna freeze this one first. There you go. Well, the opponents were just too low level or too few to showcase this composition properly. So I'm gonna do one more run. One more fight after this one. So I'm gonna reset my board, and after you finish the whole board, the next set of opponents are going to be higher level. Here. So just this one. Alright, this is very dangerous. Because of that shaka. So let's try. Let's try freezing the other shaka. Shaka shaka. And he's dangerous because he's very hard to control because he cleans himself from debuffs every round at the start of his round. Yeah, but it's just amazing how much improved my Hyuga is. Well, I'm just going to pause the video right here and I'm just going to show you this practice mode. I don't know if it was available at launch. The Chinese version, at least when it launched, it was available, and later they added this practice mode for Marine and Mu. But after Poseidon launched, you get to play different challenges where you get a pre-built team and you get a limited number of turns and you have to kill the enemy team like this. And this is what is interesting about Poseidon. is that he gets different attacks using combinations. And well, the thing is, you have to find a way to kill the enemy team with limited resources. And as you can see, I haven't found all of them yet for Poseidon. But you get gems as prizes, and they kind of give you a hint. But I can't read Chinese, so I have to take a picture, then go to Google Translate, get it translated, then come back into the game and try whatever. But anyways, this was just to showcase the stuff that is available right now. And I'm mighty pissed at this event for Radamantis, because I haven't gotten Radamantis yet. So, well, that's it for Saint Seiya The Awakening for today. This is available on Android and on iOS devices, iPhone and iPads, and any Android device. But I will recommend that you get at least a device with at least 2 gigabytes of RAM, because this game is very, very intensive with the graphics. What you are seeing here is the lowest level of graphics, and from time to time you get this Flappy Seiya minigame, which is pretty cool. They give you gems and stuff. My personal record is 25 obstacles. Oh shit. Okay, 7 gems and 2 fragments. This is not available every day. This is just from time to time. It has been like a week since last time it was available for play. Ah, damn it. Well, that's it. 12 gems and 3 fragments. That was cool. Well, if you like the channel, if you like the videos, subscribe. Leave your comments down below. I want to know what you think might improve this channel. And you know the drill. Keep grinding on.